Today I'm going to show you how to change the molding on this 2007 Honda Civic. It should be the same for all 2006 till 2011 Civic coupes. The molding is this block piece that goes all the way across the door, the front door. Actually, it's a coupe, so there's only one door. But as you can see from here, the molding is actually a little bit under this garnish. So we have to take this piece off. And then if you go here, it's also going to be, as you can see here, it's under the mirror too. So first thing we're going to do is make sure the window is lowered all the way down. We'll open the door. And then you can see a screw here. We'll use a Phillips screwdriver to take this off. Now that it's off, you can see that the garnish here is flexible. And what you can do here is just slide it up. So if you want to push it up from right here, and then you can just pull it out. So this is what it looks like right now. And then we'll go to the mirror. Come to the inside of the mirror, and what you can do is just use your finger right here and just push it out, just like that. Just push it out like that and then pull it up like that. There's this tab right here where I'm going to point to with this tip of the screwdriver right here. You press that one, and then you're going to pull out the connector. Press that, pull it out, move to the side, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take these two, I believe they're 8mm, and just be careful the one down here, because I showed my nephew how to do it, and he ended up dropping this nut here all the way down there. So when you take this bottom one out here, just be extra careful you don't drop it. Now that you've taken the two nuts off there, I'm going to go to take this one. There's a hidden one in here. We'll just get a little flathead screwdriver and just pry it out. And there's one hidden one right there. That should be also an 8mm. Now that you've taken those two nuts out, the mirror should be moving like this here. And what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze these two, or pinch these either with your hands if you can do it. I can't, not that strong. So you can either use a pair of pliers or squeeze it and then pull it out that little hole there. Now this is what we have. You should have access to the molding now. What I normally do is I go to one end, and what I'll do is I'll come in between the molding, the outer and the inner, just like that, and I'll grab it, I'll lift it a little bit and just keep on going all the way down. Just pulling up just a little bit. You don't have to pull it all the way out, but once you get all the way to the end, it should get easier. Then you just go back. And now it is out. So once you lift it out here, You want to clean any of the dirty spots if you can. Now putting in the new molding, there's a few tips. You don't want to push it all the way down all at one time. You want to just align it first. So it's going to look like this. So you want to make sure this tip right here, it looks like the felt is like right there before where it meets this, I guess, portion of the window right here. And you want to just like light push it down. You want to come check on this side too and make sure that it's this portion right here. It'll like almost reach the tip. But what you'll do here is I'll normally just hold it and then just push it down a little bit. Just keep on going down little by little. Then we'll push it once more just to make sure everything is down. And then you can actually check the fitment after this. So the way you do that is if you come really close here, you want to see that this plastic piece on the bottom is touching and there's no gaps in between here. So all you have to do is just go through all that and just like if you see anything that's still up, just push it down. But it's that simple. So before putting the mirror back, we want to just make sure the seal right here, everything fits and you didn't move anything out of place. So let's say for example, if this one was out of place like that, of course, put it back where it's supposed to be. So make sure all that seal is good. And then we'll put the mirror back on. So all you have to do is when you get the mirror in, and you can just push it through, and it should snap into place. Now you look at here, make sure these two clips pass through, and then we will put the bolts back. The nuts back in. We'll put the nuts back in here, here, and here. So now that we put this one back, after you tighten it, it doesn't have to be that tight, but once you get it tight, you can just put the cap back in. So just push it in. Again, I just want to warn you, give you a little heads up. This bolt right here, I mean the nut, just be careful it doesn't drop in the little hole. Okay, so once these are both tightened, we'll just plug it, the connector back in. Now we'll put the cover back in. Now if you notice, there's this little notch right here. I'm going to point with my little flathead screwdriver. This little notch right here, that is going to go into, I don't know if you can see it here, but it's going to go into this little rectangle area there. So you're going to go push it in and then make sure that this piece with my, let me see, this metal piece here goes in here at the same time. So once you get it in, it should just snap into place just like this. And that part's done. Now putting this garnish back in, you notice there's 3 spots here. There's 1, 2, 3. So this top piece here, it's gonna fit in this right there, and this is the 3 right there. So what you're gonna do is you want to start near the top, and once it fits, you come down and then just push it down and it should snap into place. Not like that though. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. So it should come down just like that, and then should pull it down. And now that it's held in place, we're going to put the screw in. Now here, the screw is back in. And what you want to do is just check to see if all the seal is correct. Here you can see it's a little bit off when you pull down the garnish. It's pulling down the seal, so you know, just use your finger and just fix it. And that, now we'll just check to see how good this seal is. Here everything looks okay here. And we come back down here, everything looks like it's good. And so now it's done.